Um, all right, Chairman Golby, Chairman Rogers, distinguished members of the committee, my name is Wynne Johnson. I'm here today to testify in support of S-822, H-1368, an act establishing the Massachusetts Hunger-Free Campus Initiative. I'm currently enrolled in the Applied Behavioral Analysis Master's Degree program at Endicott College, and I plan to work with young adults on the autism spectrum and with other diagnoses to help them reach their full potential and enjoy a good quality of life. I'm also a resident of Marblehead and a single parent of a 6-year-old son. And I'm also a graduate of the One Family Scholars Program and of Lesley University. First of all, I would like to say that I appreciate the opportunity to participate in this hearing virtually. Virtual testimony makes it much easier for single parents like myself to take part in the legislative process. I think it's very appropriate that I'm one of the 5 students scheduled to testify in support of this bill. The reason I say that is more than 1 in 5 U.S. college students are raising a child while working toward their undergraduate degree. When I was an undergraduate at Lesley, raising my young son, we relied heavily on WIC and SNAP each month for our groceries and the ability to have nutritious food on the table. Going to school full-time as a single parent raising a child with significant special needs, these programs truly allowed me to worry less about how I was going to feed my family while I was pursuing my degree. The only reason that I knew about these assistance programs was because my son has a disability, and our social worker informed me about SNAP and WIC. And helped me through the application process. Most college students struggling with food insecurity don't have someone that they're already working with who can help them access SNAP and can help them access WIC if they have a young child. It would make a huge difference if all that information was included right in their financial aid letter. I strongly support this legislation because I know what it's like to need food assistance as a college student. Students cannot succeed on an empty stomach. Passing this legislation will create a positive ripple effect for college students, children of student parents, and their community. I hope that the committee will not only report this legislation out favorably, but will also make sure to include legislative language ensuring that the campus anti-hunger initiatives take into consideration the food needs of both student parents and their children. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for your time and for your testimony, which is very helpful to hear from you. And Representative Dom, you have a question?
Thank you. I want to thank you for coming and sharing with us your story. And I'm wondering if you could share with the members of the committee what it would have been like to fill out that SNAP application if you did not have assistance to do that.
Oh, it would have been incredibly difficult. My son was home on hospice, so we had the ability to have a social worker there to fill out all of those documents. And I think that the back and forth with submitting certain documents, the waiting period, all of that is extremely overwhelming. So to have to do that independently on top of school, on top of raising a family, it's extremely overwhelming. So to have that right in the financial aid award letter, and as somebody previously said, someone there to answer questions is, I think, extremely important.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I believe the legislation also would provide support for colleges to make sure that they have that on campus for students. Thank you so much for sharing your story.